Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
A very good morning, my dear students. I am Miss Lavina D'Souza, handling English language in Christ King Group of Institution, a creative learning center situated at Udupi district, Karkala Taluk. Today we are going to speak on a topic how to talk in English fluently. Now when we talk in a mother tongue, we talk fluently. Am I right? Now, do you think you don't think and speak in your mother tongue? No, if you're thinking so, you're wrong. So, when we talk in a mother tongue, we think in a mother tongue and we have sufficient words in our mind. And hence, it is easy for us to talk in a mother tongue. But when we talk in English, there is something hindering us. That is nothing but we think in a mother tongue and then we try to translate it in English, and there is a lot of time that takes to translate, and sometimes the translation may not be accurate or may not be correct. So I can give you two reasons why we should not translate and why we should not think in a mother tongue. So reason number one is the translation is time consuming. So if you imagine a situation when you are talking to your friends or having a conversation with your friends, or if you are asked to speak on spot, you take a lot of time to think in your mother tongue and to translate it in English. So now here what happens, the time you have taken is very lengthy, whereas your time window is very short. So this is the one reason that we recommend not to think in your mother tongue and not to translate in your mother tongue. So the reason number two is the translation could be so funny. Now, if you think in your mother tongue and if you translate it in English, the translation or the grammatical errors may look very funny and people may laugh at you. So now if I give an example, now if you ask me where I am and I am going to give the answer that I am hanging out with my friends. So if I have to take the same thing in my mother tongue or any other language, now for example if I am using this in Kannada, same sentence, that is I am hanging out with my friends, ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರ ಜೊತೆ ನೇತಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. So this ನೇತಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ and hanging out is has entirely different meaning. So I would prefer not to think in your mother tongue and then translate. So these are the two reasons that we haven't think in a mother tongue and we should not translate them to English. Now how can we think in English and how can we speak fluently in English? This is how we can speak. So when you are a beginner, so begin it with naming the objects. So how can you name the objects? You just point out the objects and name them. You can tell it as a camera, a bangle, a watch, maybe a table. So first use them, name the objects. Then as you move forward, you make it in a sentence. So you can use it as it's a camera, a bangle is in my hand, it's a watch, it's a table, and so on. Now once you are comfortable with this, then you can speak to yourself. Now you might wonder, how am I speaking to myself? So it is like this. So if you stand in front of the mirror and you see yourself, you feel that you are in front of the mirror. You speak to yourself telling that you look beautiful, your dress is very nice, your hair is long, and so on. So begin with a small conversation. So this is your solution number 1. And your solution number 2 would be, once you have learned to make it in a sentence, and once you have learned to have conversation with yourself, then you should know where you go wrong. Now for this purpose, you can also use the internet so that you yourself can find out where you go wrong. And once you have found out, and for this you need a lot of patience so that you can find it out easily, and so that you have a good confidence or good explanation on whatever you speak. So at the end, once you have understood your mistakes, your wrongdoings, then you can begin to narrate the stories. Begin it with yourself, narrate your stories, then you can start speaking to people, having conversation to people, and this might give you a lot of confidence, and you also might improve your English, and this is one kind of having fluency in English. So in this video we have learned how to speak fluently and how to think efficiently in English. So now your work is, you have to learn all these skills and try to speak English in a better way. So I'll be coming up with many more videos on communication skills. So keep watching. Thank you.